Here's adventure.
His fast gun for hire beats the calling wind.
This is High Noon and welcome. Are you prepared to draw? I hope so. And I don't mean any of that liver lizzy gun slinging stuff. And I don't mean any of that artist stuff. I'm here to do that. You all will just draw together, become family, friends, help each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Hello, one and all. How are you this afternoon? Good evening to you too, Evan. And Evan, John does have scripts. Hey, Lorenzo, John does have scripts. He's even got the whole thing. He's got the first comic drawn out. So I watched a little bit of the John's stream last night. I haven't watched it all yet. Hey, Ulrich, I got your entry. So now we got Ulrich, John, and Raggedy. For entries into the X Challenge. I got to download your pictures and John's pictures. You haven't put in anything, Raven. Can't win without putting anything. Happy Halloween, everybody. So should I do a Marvel character tonight or some sort of Halloween character or whatever? How do you feel about the title Moose Killer? Well, it doesn't exactly begin with an X, Evan. I'm not sure whether that's part of it. So when do I have to put it in? Where is the lipstick, Rick? Right here. Tonight, midnight, Eastern Standard Time, so just under 12 hours. 11 hours and 57 minutes. Or 58 minutes and some odd number of seconds. Mind you, if you get it in a couple minutes past midnight, I'm not going to be too late. Now, if you get it put in an hour or 2 hours past midnight, that's when I begin to become a moron. And everybody, make sure you're hitting the like button, sharing this out, all that wonderful stuff I'm looking for. Not exactly what I was looking for. There's what I was looking for. Not too lax, though. Not too lax. Heck, all this time, too. If anybody was, a few seconds or a couple minutes past the time for the fan art contest, I wasn't going to be a moron about it. It's when you get half an hour past that I get strict. Then again, it also might depend on when I go to sleep too. How many hours past the midnight can the Pope of the Cult of Raven get it? No hours past. Seconds and minutes, yes. And no 60 minutes either. Yeah, JP has part of one in, not the full thing, so he needs to get on that. Of course, I know how you people think. Because I would beat that. I would try and do that detail too. I know, Bullet. You aren't keeping him from doing his thing or making him redraw it. Oh, wait. I'm still waking up. No, I didn't change the rules. I just said if somebody gets it in, 1 or 2 minutes past midnight, I'm not going to be a hairy canary, say you're disqualified or whatever. Now, an hour past, 30 minutes, an hour, half an hour, 30 minutes. That's a different story. So it doesn't really apply to you at this point, Elric, since you've got yours in. And what would the Cult of Raven do to me at the moment? Would the Cult of Raven stop watching? Maybe what? 3 of you at the moment? Let me guess. Yours is coming 12 hours after midnight Australian time, Pope Raven. That's all right, Elric. They seem to turn out good. But if you want to send in, take them in the daylight, see if they turn out better, send them in. That's all right. Hey, John. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. So should I do some Marvel character tonight or should I do, which I normally do, or I think not, John. I will not do that. I guess you can if you want to. Can't really stop you. No, do another Canadian Shield. Halloween Shield? Another Halloween Shield? Maybe I should do another Halloween version of I know 5 o'clock won't be that dark here, unfortunately. I'll try and get it dark in here, put up my Halloween decorations for tonight. They're panels, Raven, for the page I'm about to do. From the rising. Well, this panel became fairly simple. I'm just doing a sunset because as it begins to darken, man like Cougar decides to settle in for the night. I'm sorry to hear that, John. Probably more sorry for your daughter. Not that she'd probably know much at this point. People have had a whole month for the X competition. Raven. Uh, Station. I agree with Raven, says John. What do you care, John? You've already got your entry in. I only had one night because Cat took forever to draw my sketch. Oh, you've got another 11 hours and 45 minutes. I know it's daytime or nighttime there, and you're about to go to bed, but that's only 8 hours. John says, "I did not start the fires." Bob Raven says, "This is our Cat's fault. She sabotaged the competition again! Again!" JP says, "I hear Cats burned hers." John Dulutas, "It's not my fault. Where was I supposed to throw my cigarettes? John says, do you throw... John, do you throw... Yeah. I have to get up to do this. Every day. Can't disqualify somebody who hasn't entered, Evan. You're supposed to eat the butt so you get every last bit. Well, Raven, if you give it 15 hours after, the contest will be over because the straw will be put up and everybody will have voted and the show will have been over and the winner declared. I can see Evan raising his hands in disgust. John says, I work for a living. I can throw everything in its proper receptacles. Besides, that's what street sweepers are paid to do. It's probably John. Okay. Change his mind. Question. Are we not raising your hands to ask questions anymore? What about urine bottles? Yes, mother.
Like you're saying, I hope John and his family are safe.
I'm sure they are. Well, it says you emasculated yourself today, Evan.
Meow, meow. Any reason. Come on, reason.
Is there? Yeah, one of three things. Raven.
Just for the heck of it. We can have our rain.
Set of trading cards. Signed. Well, the three parts of it are thing. set of trading cards, a t-shirt with one of my characters on of your choice. And what are the other? Or a 12 by 18 with a character of your choice. Doesn't matter what universe or whatever. Doesn't have to be mine. And also you get a sketch card of your character if it wins. I don't think there's anything else. Evan says, you haven't seen nothing yet, Bullet. Pope Raven says, if John doesn't make it, can I have his... He's already made it. I have his email and all that, so if he wins, I can inform him that he's won. I guess it could be a kiss card. I guess I could kiss the card. No, you don't get all of those. Like I said, you either get the signed trading cards, t-shirt, or the 12 by 18. But you definitely get a drawing of a sketch card of your character by me. Not that that necessarily matters to everybody. And Raggedy knows I come through with all that. He got his all right last time. No, I'll send it to whoever wins this time. I don't think Model's ever going to let her get her kiss card or her other cards. Nope. If the person who wins wants me to kiss it with lipstick, I will. But it'll be going to them. So if you enter and win, Pope Raven, it goes to you, not me. It goes to you, not Cat. No, Elric, if you enter and you win, you win. It must have got stuck on customs, he said. We need to see the receipt from the post office saying that you sent it. Well, you could send it to Kat. I don't care after I send it to you. But then again, at the moment, you haven't entered, so. So he's catching some fish here. We should actually have some fish on the. From the rising of the sun to the going. Put some trees here. Elric says, I'm not lazy. I just take my time doing stuff. It just happens it takes a long while. And what's the good news, Evan? The cult of Raven is lazy. Okay, so that one's very similar to the one that I had, but that's all right. Ah, cool. Rick, $10 for a tank, but send it to Dillard. My character tank? Oh, you mean this tank? Well, you. Okay, well, we got our first bid of the weekend of the week. $10 for this. Anybody want to $5 increments? 15 is where it's going next. A Halloween present. So yeah, as long as nobody else puts in a higher bid between now and the end of the stream tomorrow, you have it, JP. And everybody, please be sure to hit the like button and share. Okay, so we got to have him starting a fire here. So I'm going to back out a bit here. I figured John needs someone to do something for him. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I have not received an email from those people. So I take it the prints that I thought I might be getting for the first and not, but they have given me double the money. So I'm probably going to order 100, maybe 250 prints for like $50 to get here. Or says that's not a tank. That's a mentally ill man who needs to wear a helmet and call himself the Juggernaut and runs into walls. It's why he needs a helmet. Well, if you notice, Elric, his helmet is slightly different than Juggernaut's. It's all blacked out in here. There's no eye slots for him to, like Juggernaut has. And Juggernaut also has a mouth area open. Juggernaut does not have blasters on his wrist either. Yes, this guy is as big as the Juggernaut, and he's not gotten his powers from some mystical gem. There are some differences. I know he does look like the Juggernaut a lot, and I will say that that's where, the character inspired me. He looked a lot different when I first created him. Let's see. I should be able to. Give me a sec here. I think I got pics of when I first created him, a basic look. Where is tank? Tank. Okay, so let's share the screen now. So yeah, there's what he used to look like originally. Had these big like tank tread type things. He'd crunch down and end up looking like a tank. He had a tank top, and his helmet did look a little bit more like Juggernaut's then. But he'd like look out through those eyes when he was a tank in tank form. So yeah, I liked it a lot. It's just that I thought it was a little unfeasible to work with all the time. Can I use that as my X character? Yeah, if you can copy it. No, Tank doesn't know his real name. And I know how funny that's about to sound, or that sounded, especially for our community. Because you'll have to draw it and send it in. Oh, hey, Fire, how are you? Oh, I haven't got an email from you yet. Okay, mate. Just make sure you're getting it right. It's Or are you able to DM me on Twitter? I think my DMs should be open. Supposed to have put them on public, but I heard the last. Yeah, make sure everybody's hitting that like and um, sharing it out. Oh yes, everybody. For those that don't know, JP has put $10, done a $10 on this tank piece. So if anybody's wanting it, they have to outbid him by $5 at the moment and put it up to 15. $5 bullet. It's got to go up to 15. COTM. I'm sure there's lots of things you can buy. There's lots of things you can buy for $15. Bullet, including this nice picture. Although JP's got it for 10 at the moment. It is the week-long auction. Perfect. Or you can buy an original Juggernaut by Rick Piper. I'll let JP have it. He needs to win. Fire says random input. Telltale Studios Batman games are on sale for the Switch now. $15 for both games. I hear that harmonic alchemy is the next big thing. Evan says, word on the street is that JP is the winning the character contest. Well, he says he's going to enter. He has yet to put in his full entry. That is both welcome and appreciated. Since Rick doesn't value, I very much appreciate the value of $1. Why do you think this started at 10 and it's going up by 5s? Yeah, I think so. Fire says, McDonald's was the first place to make me appreciate the value of $1 with the $1 of theirs. Laugh out loud. The value menu, I think you mean? Only $1 all summer. Only $1 all summer. Fire says they brought back the McRib, but not in my area. So to hell with McDonald's. Anyways, ha 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 ha. Oh, I gotta put my fan back on. So this is looking pretty decent. You should have my email now. There was a comma at the end of your address the first time, so it couldn't send it to the right address. Oh, okay. Let's see. Couldn't send it to the right address. Oh, okay. Let's see. And everybody, make sure you're hitting the like button, sharing it out. Uh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can have the Canadian Shield, no problem. Okay. Sounds like you're getting ready. I'm still at work. Why is it so quiet? I don't know. You have to tell me, Elric. I'm not at your work. I'm not Elric. Evan. Too many E's here. Yeah, so I'm also, for those that don't know, I am on Discord. There is a link to my Discord in the chat, into the thing. When is the Canadian Shield coming out? Hopefully, January 7th will be my launch day. I'm not sure what time yet. I am thinking of doing it at high noon, getting it ready to launch at high noon, a couple minutes after the hour, when we begin. Hopefully, we'll be able to have a whole bunch of people in here. And if anybody is wondering, I picked January 7th because it was my grandfather's birthday. He died almost 30 years ago. 98? No, 96. 96, so 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. Yeah, for me it was either January 7th or 10th would be the times that I would like to. Like I said, the 7th was my grandfather's birthday on my mom's side, and the 10th is actually my mom's birthday. No, I have an LG. Well, I did have an LG, but it got cracked about a month and a half ago, and earlier last week, about a week ago, it just died. It was working well the night before. I woke up and now I try and turn it on and nothing. So I got to get a new phone. That is in the works. One of my mom's other coworkers. Hey, Dave. Has a phone. It's just that I might be able to get. Or saying, yeah, that's not good, Cross. Hopefully UPI. Not sure what UPI. And it was like a day or two after I renewed my thing for the month too. Just paid my bill, so it's pay as you go. I see a Samsung drawing app called Pen Up on their phones. Pretty slick app. You can share your art with other people on the app. Oh, cool. I'll have to try and remember that if I get a Samsung. I'm not sure what the model will be that I get. I hear the front's cracked like mine is, but as long as it works, that's all I care about. Especially when it's free. Oh, there's a pillow. Cape as a blanket of sorts. So that's not bad. We got that page penciled. And we should be able to get it inked too. All right. Number one, page 16. Yeah, page 16. Wow. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 8 pages, people. 8 pages. And well, it's sort of done. There is more to go. Of course, although John's catching up and pretty much keeping up with me for going over my stuff, making it better, and that. Um, there is finding a colorist fairly cheap. Having the money to pay the colorist. My whole big thing is always money. So let's look. Yes, he is. So 3 days next week. That could be 3 pages or 2 pages done. I think by the end of November, we will definitely have this all, or maybe midway through November, we'll have all this penciled out and inked, and maybe even John, definitely probably, as long as I'm done by the end of November, I'm pretty sure John will be done by the end of November as well. Just get a free colorist. Yes, that's the problem. Getting a free colorist. Do you do slasher flicks? I'll draw something from them if that's what you mean, Fire, but I don't really watch them. I'm not a blood and guts type of guy. if somebody wants to commission me to draw a Jason or a Freddy, something like that, I'd have no problem doing that. I've drawn Freddy before for oh, okay. I was going to recommend Netflix Terrifier. It's pretty good. You can still recommend it for anybody who's into that. There might be some people here. And I think you sort of just did. Yeah, Sid Haig from the Rob Zombie films died last month. Rest in peace, yes. Captain Spaulding forever. I've been saying I should draw Sid Haig. I'm not even sure who he is. So, who watched Drawing Fire last night? Or Drawn and Quartered, or whatever. Either one. What do you guys think? If you did watch. I don't watch morning shows. Like, okay, just ask. That's the only one here of it. Especially when there's 9 people watching. I didn't really watch them either. I had them up on my screen here, but I was watching other stuff on my TV. I wanted to compare things, see what happened. Just for curiosity's sake. I take it by everybody else's silence. They didn't watch either of them. Either that or you just don't want to comment. They were both pretty good. Fire was more entertaining, to be honest. I actually watched them mostly to see the art. Yeah, well, that's good. I know Flash had more numbers in there, but he has like 90,000 subscribers. So, and he only had like 1,000, 1,100, or Mike has just over 6,000 subs. And he had, I'd say, mainly 200 watching most of the time. Oh, you were watching DS9, JP? So he had a bigger percentage of people of his subscriber base watching than Flash. And Ethan was even on Flash's, so if you include Ethan's subscriber base, I don't think it went up by much, if any, because Ethan was on. Although they probably have a lot of overlap. Yeah, they had 6 times as many people fire, but percentage-wise, with 1,000 out of 90,000 subscribers, isn't as the same percentage as 200 out of 6,000 subscribers. So that's sort of interesting. In my opinion. The thing is, if Mike had 90,000 subscribers, would there be more in his than 1,000? I'm not saying anything either way about either show, and I'm just saying I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just analyzing some of the data. I'm not sure what point to come to because of it, but for sure. With all the subs combined, 1,400 people wasn't that insane. And like I said, Ethan was on there, so you would have think he would have shared it out. So to his subscribers, followers, or people knowing, you'd think there would have been a few more people on Flash's channel watching. And of course, surprisingly, Ethan didn't win. He didn't even end up with over 100 votes. Although they only had 690 something votes, 95 votes of the 1,000 people that was in there, which is good. I don't even know where to go with the poll for Mike's that he did for the first, for the regular people. Because of 200 people in there, and he had over 400, almost 500 votes for him because of War Campaign. Which was sort of funny, because if they did what they did last week and took all the down votes, there would have been... Mike would have been in the minuses. Yeah, Kian won because a majority of Flash fans based is like me, anime, and manga fans. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty smart. They just have good concentrated efforts. Laugh out loud. And I'm not saying anything bad about anybody there, but I know it's just interesting facts and figures. Your draw stream was excellent. We don't want to know about you going to the bathroom, JP. No. Not even a little, JP. Stream. Okay, so anything else we want to talk about here? I brought up last night's thing, so, that's been talked about now, technically. Not that anybody necessarily wanted to talk about it, but I just thought it might be interesting to talk about for a couple minutes. Drama, let's talk about it. The power of anime and manga is extremely powerful. This is why back when D&Q did those few anime themed drawings, they got a lot of viewers. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, pro or anti pumpkin. I'm pro pumpkin. Pumpkin is good, especially pumpkin pie. Does pumpkin pie count? If yes, if so, yes. If not, yes. So I got a few more pages I can scan and give to John. So this is good. Okay, so Evan brings up pumpkin and then leaves. Well, if I didn't unsub, well, I didn't unsub, so you have my approval on your pumpkin opinions. Okay, pumpkin. So there is page 16 done. Oh, we are on to page 17. Oh, 17 is going to be a problem. Those people who smash jack-o'-lanterns on Halloween are the worst. Good thing is nobody found their bodies. So let's show people what we got for page 17. That makes it the worst. I've got to draw this airplane. Here. And I gotta draw inside and all this. So that is page 17 because Manly Cougar is startled awake by an airplane flying overhead, small one, like that. He hears the propellers. Although it's dumb and I don't have his mask on here, which he should because he fell asleep with it on. He should have it on. I will be putting his mask on when I draw these, redraw these. So I'm thinking of doing this from the underneath, drawing the plane from the underneath here for this one. I don't know exactly what we're going to do here. Don't worry, you'll fix it so he will have the mask on. Yeah, since I'm redrawing it now. This is supposed to show the inside of the plane. Somebody's sleeping on the back seat. Although my perspective and angles are way off on this. I think I'll keep the same page layout. I know it's static, but there is 6 panels there. And I think it's the best way to get everything in. So we'll stop sharing. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I'm yawning. I should be yawning. How's that tired? Why what, Evan? Why what? You can't just say Rick why and not actually explain what you're asking me why about. Why am I yawning? I have no idea. Why am I drawing these lines? Because I need to panel things out. Where I wouldn't say it's nowhere near 2. It's like half an hour away, but just for you, I'll make sure I make it. Oh no, I'll just make sure I make it. Doesn't matter for who. For me, for the show. For the show. For the sake of the show. We all know that the yawn is the fundamental morning of the expedition. No, it's only that way when I have already done my drawing. And the thing is, till this is done, I'm not done my drawing, am I? So I go the 2 hours. It's like throwing a party you don't go for. You say you don't go. Something you don't. You yawn until it gets pick up. No. Yes, it's the end of the world as we know it. So, I know this is a way away. You know what? I've got to think of what season 3, although of High Noon is going to be. Because it certainly can't be drawing Canadian Shield number 1. In fact, after January, or actually after March, the beginning of March, things are going to change. Although I might end up start drawing number 2. But then again, I'd like to be paying somebody to draw number 2. No, I'm not canceling High Noon. I just try to. I gotta start to think what I'm gonna be doing for. Well, I could always, like I said, do number 2. Depends on how much money I make off. No, I think about these things in advance, way in advance. Sometimes I get brilliant ideas, like drawing up this for High Noon season 2. High Nun. That's a weird show. Sounds like a sequel to the Flying Nun show. We'll just have none of that, Elric. Okay, I just need to get my plane stuff reference. Gotta find it. Planes. It's the plane, boss. It's the plane. It's point of order. Soon you won't be. I don't know where my costume is. I could just wear gloves and you wouldn't even know whether I was wearing a costume or not, really. And put the skull costume on. Oh, I forgot to take the pencil lines off. That last one. But the sense that you said you could just wear gloves and we would know. Yes, I did. It's my first break today, Raggedy. I had to use the facilities. I forgot to leave work here. Hey, right, Evan, you get washing breaks, I take it? Why shouldn't I? But we didn't even get any commercial sad. I thought you were going to leave your skull mask. I can never get a decent computer, Elric, and get thing going up. So where are my planes? Planes, planes, everywhere you look. Planes, planes, everywhere you look. Planes. JP's off tomorrow. Well, you can come in tomorrow if you want, JP. Come in today if you want to, but don't with you on work. That's probably a good idea. I could probably do the share. Switch to the. Wonder how well it would work if I used it to bring up camera. The same later. Bring up. What's the name of? And just use one of the cameras on there, and then I should be able to use all the functions on OBS, right, Evan? If I do a virtual camera using one of the not sure how well work. You're going robot voices cross. I can take it tomorrow off. Okay, so right now I am looking for some. Voice, robot, eject operation. Run operation. Espionage. Not sure whether it was me going robot or just robot laser beam eject operation and fall train. As well, but only the scary stuff. Did you remember to scan your pick, JB? Says Raggedy Man. Evan dropped the ball again. Which ball was it? Was it the football, the baseball, the basketball, the soccer ball, the dodgeball? Tennis ball, the racquetball, ping pong ball. time for the end of the end of the day break. Day break's not happening. That happened a few hours ago, JP. You're losing some time there. Raggedy is getting done after work. So, it's supposed to be a plane from the bottom or bottom mesh, which is not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad, shabby, Abby. I have an elderly mom, so I use it as an excuse to take off. It's a scam, I tell you, it's a scam. Let's see. What kind of like a four? I got a bunch of four-seater planes here. I've had 25 grandmas die too. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, so as soon as it shows up, oh, it is. There's I did this from. I do have procedures. I'm sorry for the genocide that has befallen your grandmothers, JP. So as you can see, I had a few to choose from. I did choose that first one. It looked good right off the bat, so I didn't go through many more of these. So I hope my playing choice has suited you, JP. I hope it wasn't too plain for you. I hope we're on the right plane together. So let's do a couple more minutes. Let's put one other thing on here. Page number 17. Well, it is. I'd like to thank you. Won't you come? Or he been helping of my hospitality. Okay. Not that there's been a lot of hospitality. I hope there has. But in the moment, JP4 stands with $10 confirmed on Tank. If nobody bids higher than him tomorrow, by the end of the day, you have it. Tomorrow, also be here as we bring forth the straw poll for the X Challenge. Be here to vote. We will start at the beginning of that poll. We'll put up the poll for vote on the X Challenge. Be here and vote for your favorite. Be here, maybe try and beat out JP for Tank. Tank coming at you. I got none of that. Well, you'll have to rewind and catch it, Evan. So I guess that's it. You have approximately 10 hours left on X Challenge. Or should I just go? We will hopefully tonight at 5 when we're drawing who knows what. So bye for now. Check out all the links in the description. Patreon, of course, the one, the only Cross Comics. And we'll catch you later. Bye for now. Love you all. So, Robot